NI0K.
Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. John, NI0K here. I've been asked to show my solution for displaying QSL cards in my Hamshack. Now, I don't have a Hamshack like my friend W0AAA. Here's his Hamshack, and this is how he displays his QSL cards. But I don't have the luxury of the wall and ceiling space that he has. So what I decided to do was dedicate a monitor to a slideshow of all the QSL cards that I've gotten. Now, those of you that know me and have worked me and gotten a QSL request from me know that I love wallpaper. The more QSL cards, the better. I like the plain ones, I like the fancy ones, I like the photo ones, I like the color ones. And so I like them all, and I just love getting them. So what I did was I scanned every QSL card in my collection. Now I had, maybe 700 or 800, 500 when I started, and it was a little daunting capturing all those cards, but I did a few at a time, and it wasn't so bad. I used a program called ViewScan, and a link to the software is in the description below. It costs a few bucks, but it is terrific. However, this video isn't about scanning your cards, it's about displaying them. So I won't go through all of that. For displaying the cards, I use this great image display software. I pronounce it View. It's free, and I found out it by watching videos and reading web pages about all of the great software that you should have on your PC. View is a terrific light image editor and display software. I like it much better than anything that comes by default on a Windows computer. A link to the download page is in the description below. I'm sure everyone's downloaded and installed software millions of times, and there's nothing special about View to get it running. So let's get right into the meat of it. How do you display the slideshow on your computer? Okay, here's View. I opened it up. There's nothing on the screen. Now I can go here and I can open any image I want. Let's go here and here and here and here. And here's some of the QSL cards that I've scanned. And I can open one of the cards, and a shout out to Sean for sending me the card. But that just displays it in a static way here. So to create your slideshow, over here to File and down to Slideshow. Click on that. And here's where you set up your slideshow. I'll go down through some of the selections here. Most of them you can leave as they come. I have automate, and I usually put about 3 seconds here. I've tried lots of numbers. 3.0 seconds. You can put 3.5, 3.1, whatever you'd like. And then it will, with this function, it will advance to the next QSL card after 3 seconds. You could pick automatic after mouse or keyboard, but this is the one that I like because I've got thousands of cards. Random. And again, Let's try 3 seconds. And then there the things. Do you want it to start with number 1? Do you want me to start with the one that you had the last time you exited? Loop slideshow, you want to select that so that when it gets done showing all your cards, it will show them again. Suppress errors while playing, that's checked. You can hide the mouse cursor, but normally what I do is I just put the mouse cursor on another monitor just like that. You can show the text. I'm pretty sure that's the file name, and I unchecked that. Oh, and by the way, when I scan my cards, I always give them the file name of the call sign. Now, in the instance where you'll have more than one card that's a different image from the same station, then I'll suffix a number like AC9HP-2 or _2 or just 2. And that way I get to see all of the cards. And of course, if you put a duplicate in there, then your file manager will flag it as a duplicate. I leave this unchecked. I always put play in full screen, and then here there are some other options that are really good. Fit to screen. That way, if you happen to scan a different size card and the image is a different size, it'll always fit it to the screen. Center the image. There are a number of things here that you can basically just leave the way it comes. So we'll click OK to get out of that. Now, down here are the images that will be in your slideshow. So for purposes of this video, I'm going to remove them all. Now you see that the slideshow files is empty. And then up here I've got a few files. And by the way, there's my dad and his Hamshack back in the day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on one of them, and I'm going to use the old Windows trick to select all the files, Control A, and then I'm going to click on Add, and it put all of them here in the list of files that are going to run in the slideshow. Now, for purposes of the video, I'm going to just change this to 1 second so you get an idea of what happens. And now I'm going to play the slideshow. So it goes into the full screen mode, and you see here are the cards. And it's randomly picking a card and showing it on the screen. And I love this. Now I get to see all of my QSL cards without taking up a lot of slides or wall space. And I put this running on a monitor in my Hamshack that runs whenever I'm in the Hamshack. So you can see it's really easy. If you need to stop the slideshow, just hit escape on your keyboard, and there it stops. Oops, I had a little problem with the way it jumped out of the monitor there. Again, you can start the slideshow by just hitting W. It brings this up. I know in the shortcut thing it has a capital W. Then there's Control W. So there you go. There it brings it up. So if you bring up the program and hit Control W, you'll get the slideshow. So that's really all there is to it. In my directory that I watch all the time, I've got about 3,000 cards, and It plays well with that number. W0 AAA's got over 25,000 in his collection, and I'm not quite certain what the program would do with that number of images, but so far I have not found a problem. If you have any questions about how to set this up, put them in the comments below. Otherwise, you can contact me directly, and my contact information is on my QRZ page. So for now, thanks for watching. 73 to all the hams out there, and hope you enjoy this slideshow function as much as I do.